Milestone Mafia.
You! Yes? Not you, him!
I've got a question. Where was the dopest Air Force One I've ever seen released?
And maybe that's a question you should ask China.
Live and direct from the reservoir, let's get into another installment of Got Em Tardy.
What is your profession? It's me, bitches.
Great day, Milestone Mafia. Welcome back to Things and Stuff. I'm your host, Ja.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? I can't hear you.
And as always, superbly humbled for every pair of eyes watching and every pair of ears listening. And today, as you saw in the thumbnail and description, we're going to spin the block for another grail level shoe. And I'm talking about none other than the Chinese New Year Nike Air Force One Year of the Dragon. Double happiness. Alright, so ever since 2002, Nike's been celebrating the Chinese New Year with an accompanied release of shoes representing the themes of that Chinese New Year. The Chinese New Year, or Spring Festival, takes place between late January and the middle of February, representing the first new moon, basically the first lunar cycle of the year, which actually makes me want to pay attention this year to see if they're setting off fireworks with the rest of the world on January 1st at 12 a.m. So each year represents a different animal in the Chinese zodiac. And this year was the Year of the Dragon. The sneakers themselves are always exclusively released in Asia, and they're pretty hard to cop stateside. But I waited patiently for prices to drop, and then eBay hit us with that 15% off coupon, so you know I went ahead and pulled that trigger. This particular pair is incredibly detailed and took some real life investigative journalist level research for me to go ahead and be able to present it correctly to you. And I'm trying to tell you, it might even be the sneaker of the year.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
So let's go ahead and get into it. First you have the box. Bright red, glossy symbols all around it, but these aren't just random symbols. This symbol here is actually Mandarin for double happiness. You see, the theme of this shoe was love, or like a lot of symbols that you would find in a traditional Chinese wedding. Even at the bottom of the box, you have a picture that has dates and peanuts and lotus seeds, which is sort of a trail mix, if you will, that you would find at traditional Chinese weddings, symbolizing the married couples having children. Be fruitful and multiply, if you will. And then we have the shoes. Sheesh. And my first impression out the box,
Oh my goodness.
what? Alright, so it's like a satin, almost silk, with tons of embroidered symbols. Peony flower, some goldfish, ducks, bats, rui, which all have different representations of wealth, surplus, love, happiness, and good luck. There are also even like little Nike checks sprinkled in there, which is like absolutely insane. Upon getting first looks of these, the embroidered dragon was obviously the first thing that we saw. Like, I don't know, those googly eyes just really set it off. But look at the incredible detailing of this embroidery. This is top-notch quality work. It is absolutely insane. And then on the right foot, there's a phoenix with the same kind of googly eyes, different colors, hits of purples and light blues, even more on the interior with different types of flowers. Come on, man, these are just incredible. I love the heart on the toe box. Goes along with the theme of love and happiness. Double happiness symbol on the Dubré, gold-tipped aglets. Even the tongue is unique, matching the insoles. Sock liner is leather. I'm just absolutely blown away by the level of care that was taken into the quality control of this sneaker. I can't say enough about these. You can actually stare at these for hours. And the drip forecast for these, like, I hope you have arc. You're gonna be taking on like apocalypse level water. These will be in a box until, let's say, a special occasion like a wedding, or maybe I'll pull these out for my company's, end of the year Christmas party or something like that. But Nah, you're not gonna pull these out just to go to, Kroger or nothing like that, man. Alright, so there you have it, man. Another episode of Got Em Tardy, man. Really hope y'all enjoyed that. If you want to become a friend of mine, go ahead and like the video. Drop a comment. Let me know what you thought about the pair. You want to become a friend of ours, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you know every single time the Milestone Mafia is leaning on that algorithm. Next up, we still waiting on James Whitner to finish off his collection, but we got a couple of bangers on the way releasing later on this month and next month, so be on the lookout for those. But other than that, I want you to stay blessed, highly favored. I'll stay with 10 fingers and 10 toes, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Just love me.
Y'all know me, I'm trying to get in and out, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at these just in case I ain't doing them justice in hand.